Hey everybody, Cheap here, getting back to you with another Ark episode. And yes, again, we are still over on Scorched Earth. I don't know how much more episodes I will put in, but I think it's going to be for quite a while. I am enjoying my time throughout this series, and hope you guys are too. And in the last episode, we actually adventured and looked for base locations as well as tamed. I said last episode that we would go base building. And in fact, that's what we are going to do. As you can see in my inventory, I'm basically packing up the whole base that we have behind us right now. It's almost empty. I just need to get a couple more points pumped in the weight with this little bird. So let's go ahead and do that really quick, and I'll meet you guys back here after everything is filled inside the Argentavis. And there we go. Almost 2 slot caps worth of storage inside both these creatures, all from the base basically, and some other resources as well. So let's go ahead and pick up Lavish here and head our way over to some of the base locations that we have picked out last episode. So we went over 3, actually no, we went over 4. I just forgot to mark that last one. 2 views, and then 2 of them are also on the ground. Now, the base that I have in mind is, I'll talk about that later, but the amount of structures that we have crafted up are basically around pillars and ceilings only. So we don't really have any foundations to build a flat location. On a flat location is what I'm trying to say. So I think I'm going to build on one of the 2 cliffs that, again, taken a look at last episode. So I'll meet you guys over by one of the cliffs. I'll explain a little bit more from there. Last episode I said how they both have pros and cons. Well, I'll go over that a little bit as well. So I'll talk a little bit more when I get there. And here is the very first location that we will be taking a look at. Again, we will go over all 4 of them in this episode, but we will go over both the pros and cons right now. So the pros of this location is 3. It is very close to the Blue Ob, it has a great view, and it is an extremely large size base. Now the cons, I believe there are 3 as well. There are creatures that do end up spawning here, not many resources are in this location, and it is very, very hot. So 3 for 3, and just because a lot of creatures do actually spawn here and it is very hot, I don't think I actually do want to choose this location. As good as it is, as good as the view is, and as close as it is to Blue Wob, honestly, it's just not the best base location I can choose. Cool location to build, but it's going to be very, very hard to actually acquire and get resources here. So let's go ahead and pick up the dyer and head over towards the second location on the cliff. And here is the next locations. Again, we will go over the pros and cons, but I do want to point out that this location is not that flat by any means, so I definitely will have to use some pillars in the space, and extra pillars do mean extra frames, or lower frames, but that's besides the point. Pros of this base. There are definitely a lot of resources, and we are near a Wyvern Trench. Resources are definitely good and definitely great. I even see a corner up there. The Wyvern Trench, on the other hand, I might actually want to go over there and seal some Wyvern eggs in the nearby future, so that might be a good option to choose from. The cons of this base, as well, you can already see, creatures do spawn here, like the other ones. It is hot, and the base location, as I already pointed out, is kind of slanted and could mean less frames. So I'll meet you guys on the other side of the map at base location number 1, and then we will visit one more after that, and I will choose from there. Also, I do want to point out, now that we have an RG now, we can look around a little bit more and see if I actually do like any other base locations that I've actually missed in the past. So we can easily just fly around on the RG and choose one from there too, if we do not like any of the locations that I actually bring up. I do want to kind of bring up kind of like an honorable mention, I guess you could say. I was flying over and I found these. It's actually very flat. It was next to resources. There was some over there, next to Red Ob. And you know what? This might not even be a half bad location, seeing how actually cool it is. And saying that there's no creatures that spawn here either. It is small, but it is also flat. I'm not looking to build the biggest base ever, but I did want to build a half decent sized one. So I could definitely make a circular base kind of into this thing and shape it around, but I guess we will see, won't we? Another pillar that I do want to bring up, extremely flat location. You can definitely build this out of foundations, and there are quite a lot of these, so this actually might be a strong thought into the process of building the base, because the resources are just right below us, which is great. It is impossible to get on top of from foot unless we have climb picks, or I don't know, something from Aberration. This one's not too flat, it's a little bit more rigid, but this other pillar that we just saw That was extremely flat. I wonder if most of them are like that, or if that's the only one like that. There is a tetragram right there too, so I guess I can get that. So pros and cons about this location: it is flat. It's hard to get up without a flyer. Actually, it's literally impossible. It's not really near any obelisks, really. I guess we could pull stuff from a supply drop, but that's RNG based, and there's a yellow one right there. I'll grab that later. But this is actually a very strong, it's giving me some thoughts. It really is. You definitely got a good ass view too. I'm not gonna lie about that. You definitely do have the view over here. I'm giving some thoughts to this location right here. We'll go to the next one. If I am going to pick one, it will most likely be here, although it is not large, so just letting you all know. Here is the next location that I do want to take a look at. This is the flattest location that we are going to visit in the entire thing. It is very, very flat. It's hot here. Again, it's flat here. It's very hot here. There are creatures that do spawn here, so I might have to make some turrets. It really depends what really types of creatures do end up coming around. But yeah, another flat location. It is very big too, so I do want to point that out as well. And let's keep journeying on to the final location that I have in mind. If I find another one, I'll let you guys know. But I should probably be checking some of these pillars, saying that the last one that we found was extremely, extremely good. 135 female. We're taming this up by the way. Looks like we will be doing direwolf breeding in one of these episodes too. Just want to let you guys know that too. Box this direwolf. And there we go. If we have extra time this episode, we definitely will start breeding up dyers as well. And here we are at the final location. There are a lot of creatures here, and it is hot. It's not hot right now because it's currently nighttime. But anyways, the cons on this is that it is near a green knob. There is no water here, so that does suck. We're going to have to go all the way green knob to get some water. And if I do want to make members and stuff like that, I would have to build a pipe all the way to green knob. I didn't really even give that a lot of thought on some of the other locations, but you know what? Okay. Let's just focus on the location right now. If I was going to edge towards one, it would be at the pillar, although I don't think there was any water there either. So I think I'm going to look for another pillar that's flat and near water. Supposedly, maybe one of these is closer, or maybe one of those pillars off in the distance, but I guess we will have to see later. I'll let you guys know. I'm probably going to scout all the pillars for the night. I will let you know which ones are my favorite ones. If none of them are really that great, then we'll go back to the OG one and we will build our base there. But we will 100% build the base on one of the pillars, unless if I find a very, very nice location that's flat and has a lot of resources. Yeah, that's basically it. See you guys in a while. I think this is going to be the location that we're going to build at. This is very close to mid-map. There are a lot of resources underneath. I don't really know, and I don't really see any water too close to here, but I don't know. And this final one, it's not really that straight, but it's okay. If we do use pillars, we will be fine, and this one's already flat by itself. So I think this is going to be the one that we will build on. I'm going to keep looking at another possible base location maybe. You can't build up here, and it is very, very flat. And this is the last pillar that we will be visiting. There's no more to check upon, so it's either going to be this one or this one right ahead, and I think it's going to be the one right ahead. Honestly, do we really need it too high up? I don't really think so, so I think we will go to that one. It has a great view yet again. Can't build on the other two uneven locations, but you know what? It doesn't really matter too much. Got like no frames in this area too, and almost just fell off. So very, very nice location. So I'll meet you guys over there to start building and I guess describe of what type of base I do have in mind. Seeing that we are now going to build a pillar base, I might not have to get some foundations too. I will definitely pull foundations if I really need to, but honestly, for now, I don't think I do. I already got a shitload of structures, so hopefully I can use those up first. And here we are. And here is the location. Yet again, we already kind of went over it. It's way up in the air, way away from water. No creatures do spawn here, and it is a flat location. Bunch of pros and cons to this location, but I think I do want to build here. I actually do have pillars, so we can actually extend it if we really want to. Into like, I don't know. I don't even know what kind of base I want. I'm gonna have to think a little bit off cam, and I might need a little bit more resources. Saying that if I am going to make foundations, then Yeah, I just don't know about that. Let's go ahead and just get like a couple structures from my Archie's inventory, and I guess mess around a little bit. I don't know how big I want this base. Like I said in the last one, I don't want it too big where I just spend a couple weeks on building the base. I want it a decent size, but at the same time, I don't want an absolute behemoth. In fact, I don't even think we need an actual house itself. We just need like, all we really need is just a giant platform, I guess. I don't know how that would look though, and I don't know how we can serve that purpose. I'm going to make a giant platform. I'm definitely going to make it interesting and unique, but how do I do that, you may ask? Well, I don't know. I gotta see. So as you can see, it actually does extend off a little bit here, so I will definitely build some pillars extending off. What would I put there, you may ask? I don't know yet. Again, I'm still gonna have to make the base. We do got quite a lot of size to work with here, and honestly, we can make a pretty decent sized base out of this, and we can make a pretty decent base out of this too. So I'm going to go ahead and start building. Again, I think I just wanted like a little platform thing, but I guess we will see, won't we? So I'm gonna go ahead and start building, and I'll meet you guys back in a couple of seconds when I have some of the structures down. I can talk more. And here is what we have so far. Nothing really too fancy. It's just a giant square. I think it is a 9 by 9. So we got a lot of room to work with in the space. So when I was starting the structure, I didn't even use the triangle ceilings because I kind of got an idea in my mind. All right. Now, normally in bases that we normally build like bases that, you know, just have railings and then walls going up and then some form of roof. And then mostly they're in like a circular shape, but not anymore. I think I want to build like a little square house the size of this 9 by 9 right here, and then extending out to like a porch area. I don't want to make the porch too big, of course, because if I make it too big, it'll look a little bit odd. I feel like the correct amount that I can go all the way up to before it starts looking weird is probably going to be around 5. So I guess I can start with that too, but if I only go 5 more out, I still will definitely have a lot of room to work with, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to put, or maybe I can design it a little bit lower. Maybe I can build like another tower. I don't really know. I guess we will have to find out, won't we? So let's keep placing these structures down. Already out of structures. Hopefully I got enough resources to at least make a couple, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? Hopefully we make a couple hundred ceilings, but don't know if we can actually make that much. We don't have much stone left, but I guess we will see, won't we? So already we are going to need to start a stone grind. Again, I need stone for the base. Let's go ahead and start smacking up some stone, get as much as we can, fill up the dota. Yeah, structures are up next, I guess. I'm not gonna lie about this. Thunderstorms do look extremely menacing, and well, you can't be affected by the lightning, which is good, but this lightning storm is extremely menacing. Like, look, that was just like not even too far in front of me. So by itself, the base is already coming together quite well. I just need to keep placing pillars and of course structures to extend out. This is currently 4 off of the 9, so it's like 13 right now. I want to at least get it to 14 before I figure out how big I want the like patio area, and then I might take it from there on like a couple different things. What I mean by that is I might lower the platform, or maybe I might even lower it all the way to down here. Maybe I make like a little breeding section right here. Maybe I make like ramps going upwards. I don't know how good that would look, but I would like to make this base a unique one that I haven't made before. And some of my bases are replicas. So Scorched Earth is definitely not going to be a replica base. It will be a new one. So if you guys like the designs that I pop out, hopefully you'll like this one too. So let's keep building, and I'll catch up with you guys later. So I do want to bring this up before we do continue building. This is already 4 out of the platform, and if I am going to build like a little porch area, it's going to be, this is the length right here. I already feel like it's pretty long and unnecessary, honestly. and I feel like I should actually destroy and demolish some of these structures and start building like the staircase going downwards if I am actually going to build downwards. I could build one more out and make it 5. I could do that, but I don't exactly know how exactly I want the building yet again. I guess trial and error, but this is 4 currently. I could go out one more, but I don't think I will. I think I am going to hold off on that thought, at least for now. And I definitely would like some stairs going downwards, at least to like the lower platform, because again, I want separate areas in the space. So why don't we go ahead and demolish some of these structures, and I guess I'll show you guys a little bit later and explain what's going on a little bit later too. So I'm bringing you guys back because we made a huge amount of progress on the base so far. I've started on the little descent, I guess you could say, on the base. I filled it in and made it look like just a giant foundation in a sort of way, and I kind of like that. I do like that little feature. I might actually continue that all around. I don't know how framing the base would be after that, but I would like that feature. So this is a 9x9 structure. Wait, actually I believe it is a 14x14, which is extremely large. I did give some thought out of how I exactly want to build the house itself. I can go ahead and show a little bit right now. How was I gonna do it? Right. So I was gonna place walls like right here, right? And then this was going to be the only porch area that there was going to be. Although I would just have such a big house that it would literally be able to hold every creature in the entire Ark, I would say, and still would hold more too, which means I think it's going to be too big. I could back it up to like right here and give like a little porch design too, but I don't know how good that's going to look really. I'm also here to talk about one thing as well. You see that I have hypothermia, and that it is 123 degrees. If I actually do place a ceiling above my head and get like a house buff type of thing, my character gets like 50 extra degrees on her, and then she starts dying extremely fast. That's the last thing that I want. So I'm not going to actually build the house out of stone. I will be building it out of Adobe, because I believe Adobe actually does get rid of that thing. In fact, I believe it actually makes your house cooler too. I just need clay, and I believe you can actually make the clay in bulk inside like a chemistry bench. So let me just, yeah, clay right here. You need cactus sap and sand. That's not bad at all. Definitely not. And we can already unlock the Adobe. That is great to know. Let's actually just take like a wall, for example. Let's go on and unlock that. And okay, so you need 40 clay, fiber, thatch, and wood. The only thing about that's bad is the clay, of course. And building out of Adobe doesn't even look bad either. The structure is very intricate and has a lot of design into it, which I do like about it. So I will definitely build out of Adobe, but the foundation part of the base will definitely be built out of stone. So how good is that going to look? I don't know. And I still got to make up my mind between the porch idea or whatnot. So I'll let you guys know what I did, and I'll bring you guys back when we're done. Actually, I might like this. You know, I might like that. I'll probably just make it like this in a type of way. Huh. Am I supposed to play Scorched Earth when I literally can't even see shits? I think this makes it a little bit better, but not really. So building the interior design, I think this is what I want the building to actually look like and where the walls are going to be placed. Every little gap is either going to be a double door or a dinosaur gateway. I think this one's going to be a double door with like a window on the side. Same thing over here, just for aesthetic purposes. Or actually, no, this one would be a dinosaur gateway. And same with that one over in the corner too. The adobe does look good right now. The last clip that I did show was me burning in the open, and it was like 170 degrees, which is the hottest that it's ever been that I've ever seen. I've only seen up to like the sulfur fields over on Extinction. That went up to like 158. And then I believe surface went up to like 166. But that's besides the point. So if I do want to add a cooking pot to this base, I think I'm going to have to reach the pipe all the way to that lake. Because I actually do think that is the closest one to me right now. But I'm going to go ahead and start adding some doorways in and some walls and whatnot. I'm going to start building up the structure, and I'll meet you guys back a little bit later after we have completed a little bit more. Yeah, let's just start building it up and see how good it looks from there. And here is the base so far. The adobe is kind of a grind, I'm not gonna lie about that. It is definitely one of the harder structures to make a lot of, but honestly I think the base looks okay so far. Can we make it better? You know what, honestly it's not even that bad. I do like the little railing aesthetics that I made around the base too. That's what I'm flying across right now. And I believe that I will drop walls to make it look like one just giant brick of a foundation, which would be cool in my opinion. I think I'm gonna make stairs later. I think I'm gonna make stairs. I'm not gonna make a second story. I'm just gonna make like stairs in this corner, and then maybe make like a second story kind of like just a couple ceilings right here that are just hanging off. I'll probably put some railings off to the side too. To make like a little bedroom type of thing, and I think that it's going to be cool. It's been about 5 hours that I've been working on the space so far, and I still have to edit a couple episodes that I've already made, so I think I'm gonna get off for today, but I will be back on tomorrow to keep grinding up this base. So see you guys all later. So last time I did check in with you guys, I believe we only did have walls. We made a fair amount of progress now. We actually started building like a little second story type of thing. I think it looks fine so far, and we also started adding a roof. Great, now I don't die by hypothermia effect. Again, I think it looks good so far, so I'm going to keep building like this. I'll make it a little bit intricate so it doesn't look so boring on the top, but just letting you guys know that I am starting on the roof right now. I'm going to keep working until this house is going to be complete. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get to the bottom piece this episode. I guess we will have to find out later though, won't we? Well, so far, it looks good enough to me, so let's keep working on it. Well, that's good to know that this house already prevents the heat stroke in the superheat event, so yeah, that is great to know. Me. Oh, hello there. Didn't realize you guys were here already. Well, anyways, I'm inside the house. Right now, I think it does look pretty good right now. I am still undecided of whether I want to keep continuing on with the base, or the next step that I do want to do, of course, is to add internals. Hi, Lastro, how are you doing? But I guess I can go ahead and show you guys the outside of the base. This is what it looks on the inside. Nothing very too special. A couple structures look a little bit out of place, but I think it looks better like that, to be completely honest. Flat ceiling, and well, yeah, that's basically it for inside of the base. Let's go ahead and open up the dino gate, and I'll show you guys the outside. And here is the outside of the base, and this is what it looks like so far. If I was going to rate this base 1 out of 10, I'd probably give it a 7. Maybe even 8. If I was going to give it 8, I'd be being a little bit kind. I do think it looks pretty nice right now. I do like the little aesthetic purposes that I made right here. This is even a door right here too, so I can get on top of the roof if I really want. But that's besides the point. Got a couple other porches here, and all nice stuff like that. Yet again, I am undecided if I want to continue with this base. Of course I do. I don't know if I want to do this right now or if I want to do it a little bit later on in the series. I am still undecided about that. I will decide after the internals, because I still have to put in a lot of internals. And before we even get internals, I am still only level 70. Okay, I'm 71 now. And I believe I can't even get like a chemistry bench or none of that. So I do need to level grind a little bit. So I think I'm going to pause this project for now, and I will continue on with the episode. And a little bit earlier on in the episode, we actually did team up this direwolf right here. It was a 135, and Lavish was a 130. Well, they're both male and female, so I'm thinking we could breed them up this episode. That would be awesome, and we get some dire pups, maybe even some mutations off to the side as well. Who knows? So let me go ahead and park them next to each other, and this will also be a direwolf breeding episode. Now, I do want to point this out. This is only episode 3, and we are running through this series so quickly. We already got a massive base, and if we put internals in, we could get some really nice structures in here, like chemistry bench on only episode 3. I believe I didn't even get the chemistry bench on island until like episode 8 or 9, and the direwolf breeding episode, I believe, was like 6 or 7. So, yeah, I guess I could remove all your stone. You smashing now? Good, good, good. Let's see, Archie, come over here. I need you. You thick one. So again, this will be a dire breeding episode, as well as base building. Again, I do think the base does look very, very nice. Do I want to make any changes? Not currently. Again, it still looks like a very nice base, in my opinion. I did add a lot of details, and it took me around, I want to say, a total of like 5 hours, 5 to 7 hours of building and harvesting, grinding all those materials. So that is a bunch of fun. Also, I am hot if I stand on the stone. Oh well, can't really do anything about that. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I know I do direwolf breeding a lot on this channel. This is probably the main type of creature that I actually do breed up. Saying that they're actually a really decent creature, pack howl. They're fast, and they are a small creature that can fit into cracks and crevices too, including caves, and that's extremely one of the reasons why I do love these creatures. And also, it's like a wolf. Who doesn't want a wolf? Am I right? Or am I right? Hey dude, how you doing? But anyways, I'll meet you guys back when this thing poops out a direwolf. I don't know how long it's going to be, but actually I do. Just 10% more. Okay, no, 31 minutes. Oh, wow, that's actually... Wait, why is it 30 minutes? That doesn't seem right. It should be like 3 or 4. Okay, I'm gonna check that really quick. Yeah, it's still a little bit awkward. It's still half an hour, huh? Everything was fine. Maybe it was the Ark update today, but... I don't know, it might have messed with it a little bit. I guess while we wait a half an hour, we could still do some of the smaller internals, like smithy... maybe some forges too. I just gotta relocate the smithy really, but that is very weird. I guess we could do some relocating. Okay, let me go and demolish some of this stuff then. Well, I guess we can make 2 smithies. Sure. Don't know why we need 2, but okay. And there we go, 3 of these. Can we make some storage boxes too? Yeah, we can make 44. Let's go ahead and make like, I don't know, let's make like 12 right now. Maybe even 16, but I think 12 should be enough for now. Let's just go and make those up. Equip all this to my hotbar, and we gotta also find a location to put this all. Don't know where though exactly, but I guess we'll find it out. Every structure crafted up. I don't really know where to put it exactly. Like, we could do storage boxes in like this corner or something like that. Or maybe we can put like smithy or something in this corner. Huh. Maybe we could just put crafting out in the open, but where would we put the forge? Because I don't think this location can fit a forge. I believe a forge is 7 high, and this is only 5. We put a forge right here, though. So, like, right here. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's probably the location that we'll probably put the industrial forge. But where do we put all the other stuff, like the storage boxes and whatnot? Industrial forge is 3x3, so if I am going to put storage boxes somewhere, it's only going to be like right here almost. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put the storage boxes in this corner right here. So let's go ahead and demolish this campfire. Actually, signal my dinos to go over here. There we go. Boom. I don't think I really use storage boxes for like a big base, other than at the one over on Genesis. But that was a while back. That was like episode 12. Jeez. We could also get a couple more rows in this too. I should probably do that later, but okay. So let's go ahead and actually put the forges down in like this corner or something. I don't really know where. We got 4 of them, so we can put it out in the open if we really want to. We can place like right here. Guess we could fill one location or like one square with all these forges, and there we go. I don't really know where the smithies are gonna go. I should put some like railings in or something like that. Put one like right here as well. Can I walk in between them? Good. I guess I could put like fabricators right here. So what is the durables at right now? They're like half hour, right? 16 minutes it still has. Okay, so yeah, we can get resources for a fabricator. We can do that. We can do that. Yeah, we could definitely do that. So why don't we go ahead and start smelting down some metal? I might even go on a metal run too, just for we can get a lot of metal up in the space. I would like an industrial forge by like the next episode or within a couple episodes too. That would be nice. I don't know if we can though. That might be progressing quite fast. We do already have a long neck rifle with 0 bolts in it. We have a house, which is nice. We're out heal the warmth now, which is great. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys all in the metal run. So this is what we did. We're finding forges here, smithies here. I think we're going to put like a fabricator or something like right here. Maybe like 10 benches here. I don't know. I kind of wish I elevated some part of the structure. I don't really know. I think I want to put a industrial forge right in the back right here. Again, I should have elevated it so I can make like a search and crafting station like its own thing. Maybe like right here, or back here, or something like that. But I don't really know. I guess we'll keep it out in the open for now until we want to change up our minds. But yeah, I need a lot of metal, saying that's for basically the next things that we do in this arc are going to be mainly based around metal. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick metal run really quick. So I'll see you guys in the metal run. How long do you got? 14 minutes? Alright, we can make a 14-minute metal run. Oh, yeah. God, there's so much metal. Just take it all and just burn it. There we go. Okay, we gotta wait until the metal smelts. I still gotta get like crystal and other resources like that. Oh, no. Okay, 3 minutes. We still have 3 minutes. We gotta wait until, again, all the metal smelts. We need a lot of cementing paste for later purposes, of course. We need Palmer. Palmer's very easy to get on this map. All we have to do is just kill a couple mantises. And is that it? Well, I guess crystal too, but crystal comes very easily on mountains. There's like no crystal on my base, but there is so much metal, as you guys can see right there. But yes, metal smelting right now. Direwolf popping in 3 minutes, so I'll catch you guys whenever that happens. We going to die. 2, 1, and... Okay. Hello to you. You're kind of a shit level, though. I'm not going to lie about that. Oh, boy. Stats are definitely, broken. At least the ready to mate timer doesn't take too long, but that is... I don't know, guys. This world only runs when I'm on the world, and I'm not trying to sit AFK on the world for 8 hours. That seems very, very bad. I don't know why it's broken like this. That really sucks because I don't know if we can do caves. We might have to pull a creature over to this arc. Currently, the date is January 15th. I have looked at this. This bug has been in error since about last week, around the time when I started recording this Scorched Earth series. How I know that is because I actually found another bug as well when I dropped my item bag a little bit earlier on. I believe this was last episode. It only had a 5-minute time before it disappeared. Normally it would have been around 30 minutes. I don't know exactly when this is going to be fixed yet again, and this will be the final time that I'm talking about this. To my knowledge, I've searched it up, and I don't see a single person who knows about this either. I haven't seen any comments leading to this saying that this is a bug. But it is definitely up there on the list for annoying things. But we're back at base. It's daytime now, so I guess we can start working on the lower half of the base, and I will definitely let you guys know when it is fixed. So what do we want on this base? Oh, well, right now we're just trying to build, I guess, downwards. Same staircase formation right here. I actually still need to fill in the staircases itself with like certain structures, but that's besides the point. I will build down. I don't know exactly what kind of base that I do want. Maybe I just want a platform and then just, again, leading down to another area. I could add pillars on it to make it a little bit extended. I guess I could add a giant platform down here. I don't know what for though. If the base is going to be up here with all the crafting area, I guess it could be a breeding base in a type of sort of way. I don't know how good that's going to look, but I guess we will see, won't we? So let's go ahead and start the staircase, and or start the descent really, and I'll bring you guys back when that is almost completed. The little staircase going downwards. We went ahead and built the little wall. I did point out earlier that I kind of wanted to build a wall downwards to make it look like just one giant ass foundation, and I think I still am going to go ahead and do that, saying that I do actually kind of like the little wall aesthetic, I guess you can say, castle aesthetic. I don't know exactly what I want to do yet again on the lower platform. I think I'm just going to build out a little bit here. I don't know how far, or if I am even going to go lower than this. I think I want to just stretch it out, and then from here on out, I'll probably just put pillars for the rest of the part on the base. Probably going all the way up until that lower part in front of me. If I do that, we would have quite a lot of just extra room to work with, and we can really build whatever we want inside the base. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I just got to do that. Grab more structures. I got to grind them all up off cam. And yeah, probably just show a little bit of that too. Anyways, just letting you guys know, quick little update, and I'm gonna keep working on the base. I'll see you all later. Oh shit! Okay, now what? Now where do I go? Don't drop me, please. Oh, it's a long way down. The foundation is completely done. All like walls are spread around. Yes, it was about 100 and I don't know, around 200 walls. Would I recommend this base? You know what? It's still not that bad. So far, I would say yes. I'm gonna keep building downwards and see what I can really do down here. It currently has a heat wave on, so I should probably go inside the house. But I'm gonna keep building down here, and I think I'm just going to make it flat from here on out. So I don't really know what I'm gonna make down here. I guess we'll see, and I guess we'll see how good I make it. Really, I'll keep giving you guys updates, and well, let's keep building the base. Yeah, that is an extremely good blueprint. It's not even a blueprint, it's just crafted gauntlets with like 1,000 durability. That's so good, and then 4 canteens too. And there we go. The foundation is complete and set. I gave it some thought when I was actually building the structure itself, and I have two ideas. I can make little huts at the bottom of this. I don't know how cool that would look or how useless that would be. Or I could just make this whole area into a giant breeding pen, which is I think the idea that I'm actually going to lean towards. Because we got this giant mansion up here, and having a breeding pen down here won't even be half bad by itself. So why don't we go ahead and make a little breeding pen? I don't really make breeding pens, so I guess, I don't know. I don't really know how to make it. I'll probably make it like, I don't know. Can Gigas spawn in this map? 6 high maybe? Well, this is 6 high right here, so why don't we make it like 5 high? Or 6 high? I feel like 6 high is what we should make it, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll meet you guys back yet again when we start the project, and then once more, I'll give you guys updates throughout the project itself. I will need Adobe structures, which does suck, but let the grind continue, I guess. And there we go. The under part is complete. Let me just go ahead and get out here and show you guys what it does look like. Here it is. Another structure complete. I do think it does look nice. Maybe I could change it a little bit. The design does look a little bit bland compared to the actual house itself. Maybe I can add some windows. I don't really know. I added a spotlight up ahead. Sunroof, I guess you could say too. Saying that this will be a breeding base. I'm fucking dead. And here it is in the inside, and nothing in here quite yet. I'll probably eventually put in some AC units with a couple Jennies, refrigerators, all that fun stuff. Saying that this, I believe, will be the breeding compartment area. So guys, anyways, the base is actually, I think, 100% complete. I just need to actually put some of the internals in, saying that I still need the big structures and all that fun stuff. So do let me know what you guys think about this base. In my opinion, it is one of the better bases we have built. If I was going to rank it, I'd probably say right after the aberration base itself. The aberration base is big, but it's kind of sloppy on the design. It's big, sure, and it holds tames. It serves its purpose too. Its design isn't too great. I could have definitely done better with that base, and yeah. But anyways, I would put it right after aberration, and actually probably after the Genesis base too. That base, again, is just a circular base. This is, I used a lot of terrain in this, and I put a lot of thought. It took me around 10 hours. Now, would I recommend the base? No, this is too big of a structure to do as a solo. If you guys are in a squad or a tribe, whatever you want to call it, yeah, go ahead, feel free to copy the design, but it might not be the best PvP base, saying that it's very easily raidable. You could just drop the entire base by destroying the pillars too, so do keep in mind about that. So again, let me know about your thoughts in the comments below. And, well, let's keep on with the video. So the next step in this future arc is definitely engrams. I do want to actually unlock quite a lot of these engrams right now. I already unlocked the majority of them, and what we need to do is, of course, make them to just keep advancing. We can make flak now, which is beautiful, and we can make some other stuff like oil pump 2, Argentavis saddles, and that's basically it. I wasted all my engram points, but we're only level 72. I believe I started this base at level 67, so we only grabbed a majority, or we only got 5 levels in this base total, and this is quite a lot of structures, to be completely honest. 0.55 rates is, that's kind of like, wow. Really. It might have to do with the broken settings, because I know there's some other settings that are broken too, but I don't know. Like, I believe the taming settings also broken. Like when we were taming the direwolf earlier on in the episode, the 135, yeah, it took us quite a while to actually tame her up. It took us like a half hour, which was interesting. So I actually forgot to put the dyers on breeding, because next episode I do want to do something more in depth into this arc. And for that, I do need another dyer. These dyers aren't going to cut it. They don't have much HP. So I'm going to need... Oh, okay. They are already made. But they're going to need to pop out a direwolf. I don't know how long it is. I think it's roughly around 8 hours that I'm going to have to sit here. 4 to 8 hours. I don't really know. But I guess we will see too. And saying that I'm only level 72, we need more levels to get more structures, of course, and to unlock more engrams like the Industrial Forge and Chemistry Bench. And those are basically the two main things that I want currently. I really need those structures, and look how much metals are on our base. We can smelt that all down, and we can make this a really good metal base. What is the best way of getting XP on this map, you may ask? Well, I don't really know 100%, but I'm going to go the classic route and just go look and acquire some Explorer notes. I would use this RG for battle, although its health is so low. It's only 4,200, and I would like to acquire Wyvern eggs in a future episode not too far from here. So that is a spoiler indeed. So I don't know exactly where all the Explorer notes are in this map, but I will find them eventually. So I'll quickly do an Explorer note run, hopefully to level up my character to at least level 80, because then I believe I can Industrial Forge, and that's when the real resources are going to come into play. So stay tuned for that. I am bringing you guys back once because there is a horny dragon right in front of us. Very horny. It's a 145. I do want to tame this up right now, yes. I know I said it would make horny dragons in a different video or by their own time, but saying that we can't really do breeding and breeding is broken, we might as well do some taming, so when the breeding video, or when the breeding does get fixed, we can actually immediately go into breeding, I guess. There was a couple more horny dragons that did spot, but nothing was close to a 145. This is a huge tame, so I definitely do want to bring this back to base and tame this up now, which is all the way on the other side of the map. Hopefully we don't die. But before we actually go over there, check this out. 15 levels. I think I want to see that all into like melee. We'll do a variety of things. We'll do like melee and then some stamina, and then I guess the rest health. So I'm gonna meet you guys over back at base. I won't die because they can't attack me when I'm looking up. So I'll meet you guys over at base and see you guys over in just a moment. And there we go. Drop the Thorn Dragon in right here. Hopefully it won't be aggressive to my creatures while I move them from the main base. So let's go ahead and move them. I don't know really where. I guess to the roof. And all the creatures are on the roof. Great, now I just have to, hopefully the Thorn Dragon doesn't really destroy too many of my structures in here. And, you're just gonna follow me in? Oh, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Close this, thank you very much. And you are trapped in here, buddy. Have fun with that. Oh boy, he's chasing me. Having fun eating the door? I'm sure you are. So let's go ahead and shrink this thing out, and I'll, meet you guys yet again when it is out. You had a shrink out right next to the staircase, buddy. Oh great. Half health too, that's normally not a good sign, saying that they might be weak, but let's go ahead and take a look at the health. That is really weak health. I never really tame up Thorny dragons, so I wouldn't know their average stats. So this could be really high health. In my opinion, I feel like this is extremely low. I don't know about this Thorny dragon gang. I just don't know. Its oxygen and food seems high, but... and weight also seems pretty high too, but I guess we'll tame this up and see these stats later. So let me go ahead and get some prime meat really quick, and I'll meet you guys again when this thing is nearly up. Well, this tame is taking quite a long time. I think some of the stats did get bugged out for taming effectiveness. We're not taming effectiveness, just taming rates in general. I don't know what it's at currently. Maybe it's just a flat one, but we will still tame up this Thorny Dragon 100%. I might need more prime meat though, but I'm not 100% sure. It goes up by like 6%, which seems like official rates. As most of you know, my taming rates on unofficial are 2.55, and I have quite a list planned out for this future arc and just Scorched Earth in general. So, man, yeah, 6% right there. I am only level 73, I believe, so I only gained 1 level off cam. with all those explore notes, which is, wow, again, I think the taming rates or something is bugged in my world. Or maybe it's just the setting that I put on. I don't know. I gotta look into it. But I think I'm gonna grind or craft a bunch of stone dinosaur gateway pillars, or whatever stone structures that I need to craft up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and get a couple levels, and I'll meet you guys back in a little bit of time. 6, okay. Let's keep crafting them up then. So it turns out that it was in fact a setting. What it was, I don't exactly know. I just reset my stats, and apparently I got levels now. Like, my character has levels and everything. It's crazy, I know. I'm gonna have to fix some of the stats because it seems very weird now. Like, some of the stats are shifted, like, around. Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't understand. Like, we have a 30-minute oil timer on our bag now, and we have levels, apparently, 19. So, I don't know if that's fair game or what's going on. Also, my character, weight's way down. So I definitely will have to take a look into this. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna fix it. I'm kind of scared now. This guy's almost up too, which is great. I guess my taming rates got fixed too. I don't know. Some things were being held behind by quite a lot. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was my bad. I bet we can breed now. Let's go check the dire. Actually, no. It's going up pretty fast. Take that back, definitely. So if this dire wolf screws up, it doesn't really matter. We can breed now. My bad again, gang. So let's go ahead and start on with the real episode of today, other than base building and internals. So I'll be back in just a second after I fix up all the stats. Well, stats do look fine. I still have 19 levels. I don't think I can fix that. I am sorry. And it says I'm encumbered, but clearly not. Ammonite stats are unchanged, I believe. Actually, no, health did get boosted by quite a lot. Melee damage remained the same. Looks like your maturation rates are increasing by so much, which means we don't need you no more. Yay! Oh, what do you know? Thorny Dragon's up as well. Taming rates are back up as well. Great. Let's name it Horny Dragon. So let's see if I can actually get Lavish and the Direwolf to have some fun in the bedroom. Item bag has 30 minutes, which means all the stats are fixed. Gladly. That was a huge problem. And now that they are fixed, we can continue on with what we are going to do this episode. So it's basically holding off on breeding at the moment, but not anymore. The stats are completely fixed. I am completely fine with breeding and all that fun stuff. Oh my god, look at this lizard. Oh, 146 damage. Either that's without single player on, because I did turn back on single player. Or I'm sure that the single player stat was actually busted as well. A little bit broken. We kind of got 19 levels from turning back on single player, so do we use that, or because it feels a little bit, just a little bit busted. No, honestly, I feel like it would be fair saying that I got like 20 explore notes and only leveled up once. So, well, I got the levels, so I guess we are pumping that basically all into health, crafting skill definitely, and I guess one more health. Could not hurts. So guys, again, I was basically holding off on this episode because just the stats were a little bit bugged, but now that they are unbugged, we can actually get into what I had in mind for this episode, which again, we tamed up a direwolf last episode, right? It was 130. We also tamed up a direwolf this episode, a 135. So we can breed them now officially. So let's go ahead and make sure they're on mating. Look at that, 22 minutes. Okay, so breeding stats are fixed as well for my server rates. And as most of you know, my server breeding stats are broken as shit. Direwolf coming out in yet 4 seconds. So 3, 2, oh, okay, just skip a number. That's fine with me. And there it is, a 2-1-1 direwolf. I was trying to talk about this a little bit earlier on in the episode. I don't know if I want to go exactly into mutations, but I guess we will have to see, won't we? First thing will have to be levels, and then mutations, of course. So is this higher level than male? I believe it was, or would be, so let's actually take you out of the mix. Level am I? I am level 93. Oh god. Yeah, that's a very extremely high level. So let's go ahead and scroll all the way down. I guess we can start with the industrial grinder. Just letting you know, I got like 17 or 19 levels, I believe. And that was mainly just because single player apparently was off the entire time. I turned that on, and apparently I got like a billion levels. So Yeah, that's some proof that single player actually does help extremely, which is cool, I guess, and I'm glad. So let's go ahead and unlock a lot of these things that I couldn't unlock before, which would be, I don't know, rocket launcher, sure, crowd fridge, industrial cooker, yep, pheromone dart, sure, why not, Tusa saddle, don't even need it, but I'll unlock it, ride shield, and some others that I cannot unlock quite yet, but I will eventually. So I know we are focusing on direwolf breeding right now, but I do want to also focus on something else this episode, and that is internals. I wasn't able really to plant some internals down because, again, rates were so low that I couldn't even unlock a certain amount of stuff. So the first thing that we do actually need to craft is inside the smithy, and that is called a fabricator. Let's see what resources that we need. Cementing paste, crystal, oil, and spark powder. I believe we actually have that all inside the space, so let me just go ahead and get all those resources really quick. Sweet, I can make 2 of them. Should I? I mean, sure. Why not, I guess. Guess we could place one like right here, and then one more right here as well. So fabricators are down, smithies are down. This I guess I can demolish eventually and make into chemistry benches, but that's besides the point. Let's go ahead and enter this and see what types of things that we need for internals. First of all, I would like an industrial forge. Yes, that is probably the main thing that I do want to focus on right now. The cementing paste is kinda high. We don't have polymer crystal, but we do definitely have the metal. I don't know if we have oil. No, we do. I placed the oil pumps earlier. But cementing paste, I guess we can get easily. So why don't we actually look onto the chemistry bench first? We can make 1 or 2 of those. And I believe that these are what we should make first. So what are the resources that we need? We need cementing paste, crystal, electronics, metal, polymer, and spark powder. All of that is 250 except spark powder, which would be 100. So let's go ahead and get as many resources as I can from these mortar and pestles. And here we are, back at base yet again. Let's go ahead and cram all this organic polymer in here, and as well as the crystal. And let's see if we can make at least 1 chemistry bench. Let's go ahead and make 1 chemistry bench. This here looks good. So let's go ahead and access its inventory, put some other stuff inside it, and yes, place 1 of these here, along with this and this. There we go. Enter this inventory, plop whatever I still need in here. And can we make it? Yes, we can. So let's go ahead and make 1 industrial forge. Thank you very much. Place this structure right about here. Boom. Absolutely beautiful. Now that step 2 is completely finished, we got chemistry benches, we got forges, we got vaults, we got grills, and we got fabricators. All the internals are finished. Every one of these. I guess I could add a little bit more, but honestly, right now, I think I'm going to stop. What I mean by stop, I mean in the episode here. I know that I said we would do direwolf breeding in this episode, but we are really cutting it close. It's already been almost an entire hour, and I'm not making videos longer than an hour, so I am going to end the episode here. We built a huge base in the episode. Again, let me know what you guys think about it. I think it looks pretty good, in my personal opinion. We did quite a lot more too, like internals as well. Tamed a direwolf. We actually tamed up a thorny dragon as well, and we did quite a lot in this episode. We actually did also build a chemistry bench here and a vault here too. So guys, I am going to end the episode here. Again, I know I'm sorry I said that we would do direwolf breeding. We are not going to do that this episode. We will do that next episode 100%, as well as the other objective and thing that I have planned out for the next episode too. Still not spoiling it, but direwolf breeding will be next episode. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys do enjoy this content, a like is always appreciated. It always helps out my channel. And yes, this is Cheap Saying. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys. Have a good day.